super fans and all of us kind of all riled up coming out, right?
Here's a question for you. Is it healthy to be obsessed with your team? Personality profiler Dr. Richard Levak joins us with more. So we got the fans, and then we got the fans, the ones that are just, you know, they come in the next day and they're mopey and they're, what's the difference and when is it a problem?
Yeah. Well, almost all the research done on fan behavior shows that being a fan is good for your health. People who are ardent fans have better self-esteem, less depression, less alienation.
Really? To be a fan?
To be a fan, because you feel a sense of belonging. You feel a part of a community. There's a process they call cathartic healing. How many times do you get to hug people you don't know, scream and shout, behave?
High five strangers? I would never do that.
High five strangers. Imagine in England, English people hugging one another. No. But
doesn't happen.
No, but you're right, because I mean, the few sporting games that I've gone to, and then everybody's jumping up and down and you're screaming, it feels good.
It's a catharsis. It feels good. So being a fan is great. Being obsessed is less good.
So what is obsessed? Like, how would somebody at home, maybe watching right now, identify themselves as obsessed?
Well, if this morning they are depressed, angry, drive recklessly, they're probably obsessed. If it lingers for more than a day, I was very bummed yesterday when the Chargers lost.
Right.
And it did affect me for a while. But if you're still upset today, if you're grumpy, if you're mean to your spouse, that's probably a bad thing.
Oh, look at me. I'm not mean to my spouse. What are you talking about?
You know, there was a piece of research. After a team loses, the day after, there's 16% more fatty food consumed in that city.
Because of the depression kicks in and you eat?
You eat more. And they did this study in Europe. It's true in Europe too. When a team wins, there's 6% less fatty food consumed because people don't need it. Isn't that amazing?
Okay, I would ask about the psychological reward of fan loyalty. When you're obsessed and the Chicago Cubs fans, for example, they love their team, but they haven't won in 108 years. So what's the psychological, obviously now they're winning and you're on cloud 9, but
that's right.
The pain that takes you to this day and the waiting, what toll does that have?
You know, tragedy is contagious, just like euphoria. When we see people happy,
misery loves
laughing,
company.
Misery loves company. And when you feel that you are really loyal, and there's something those Cubs do that breeds this sense of community, belonging, even though we're losing, we love one another. And that's a great feeling.
Well, you have to have a good sports town in Chicago, obviously a great sports town, because they call them the lovable losers. It's like a term of endearment.
There you go.
Right?
They created that brand.
That's
so.
Dr. Levak, thank you for being here. Good stuff. We're going to need it over the next few days, right?
Yes.
Until we see what happens here. Awesome.